My name is Raymond Hrbacek, and I am a senior here at St. Agnes in the class of 2026. After graduation, I plan to attend North Dakota State University. I'm going to major in psychology. At St. Agnes, I'm involved in altar serving, I'm a lector, I am also in track and cross country, and I am in trap shooting.
I'm Christy Hrbacek. This is my son Walter and my daughter Josie. These kiddos are in 6th grade this year. I discovered St. Agnes when my son Ray was finishing up 8th grade and we were looking for a high school option. And then when you see that great high school, you happen to also get a tour through the elementary section. While I had younger kids, it was a pretty easy fit to bring everybody to St. Agnes.
I like the sports a lot. Like, if you improve in sport, you can improve being a better listener and stuff like that.
I've gotten way better at math, and I've gotten better at sports, and I have a lot of friends at St. Agnes.
I love having my siblings here. Being able to walk in the hallway and to see my younger siblings laugh with their friends and look in the classroom and see them learning, it's amazing.
Immediately when Ray started, he was known. And I could see it in his face when he would come home, and he worked so hard. He gets very good grades, but he worked for those and earned them, and there were people cheering him on. It's hard to put a price on that. I was a homemaker for a long time, and when the kids were getting older, I was looking for something part-time, and so I worked in the daycare for the St. Agnes staff kiddos, and then also had the opportunity later to work in the preschool part-time, and that was a treat. And now I'm pursuing a master's for early childhood because I loved the preschool so much. So I'm a teacher right now, but I'd like to go even younger thanks to St. Agnes. They got me hooked on those little preschoolers, but I love that I still see them when I'm out at a basketball game or something, and it's like family. Hey, there's little so-and-so, and they know who I am and who these guys are, whether they like it or not. They're climbing on them, so it's great. And I see a lot of the high schoolers too know my kids because of Ray. He's like, there's my Walter, there's Josie, what's up? And he's like, hey, and it's great. It is such a great community, such a great family.
I have so many friends that I would call a brother, and I saw in my years at St. Agnes that the more and more good friends I surrounded myself with, the better a person I became.
That's why I have no doubt he'll be just fine wherever he goes, because he's been supported. He knows, who he is, and people have mentored him along the way, and these two are coming up behind. They've watched his example and know how to be successful in school, and this is the excellence we're striving for. It's not just a grade, it's also your virtue. It's all the pieces. And even if you go through hard times, that's part of life. I don't know anyone that gets to skip something in life.
My mom means the world to me because when times have been really rough for my family, she has stayed strong, and she has exemplified just as many virtues as I can count. She really supports me, and she's always pushed me to learn and to grow, whether it's take that honors class or yes, go spend time with your friends, or when I need encouragement, my mom is right there. She is the epitome of sacrifice. I know she would give the world if it meant for me to have a good and successful life, and she sacrificed so much by allowing me to continue to go to St. Agnes, because it's not always been easy for my family financially, and my mom has just always been there for me.
Well, there came a time in our family's life where I didn't know if we'd be able to stay at St. Agnes. Just a sudden change happened. We had to move suddenly. Things were upside down, and there were people in the administration that sat with me, helped me talk through things, knew my kids, so they could say them by name and know that they needed to be at St. Agnes, that they were thriving at St. Agnes, and they found a way to help us get through the tuition during that rough time.
This community did so much. They were there for me. My friends, when I had bad things happen, they came right away. They prayed for me, they brought me meals, and they just really, they saw me for who I was.
It's just nice to be able to be real in the struggle, but also find support and keep your dignity. I'm not a charity case. We're not just, oh, those poor people, we'll barely get them, but we'll get them here. No.
I would say to the people who have made it possible for myself to go to St. Agnes through their financial support, I would tell them thank you, because they really have given me a lot. And through scholarships and through their funding and financial aid, I've been able to go to St. Agnes from freshman year all the way up to senior year, and it's truly been a blessing to myself, and I'm extremely grateful to them.
I would just say thank you so much. And look, these are real kids that are going to grow up to be real adults that have been impacted by you. Thank you.
In a world filled with darkness and despair, it's a great comfort to know that there's a light at the end of the darkness. That's what St. Agnes has shown me, the light of Jesus.